This just in. If you have stared at your Google Ads search term report lately, you have probably noticed a highly disturbing anomaly. The search queries are no longer neat, organized, two-word phrases. They are getting aggressively long, incredibly conversational, and frankly, a little bit weird. According to SEO expert Neil Patel, this chaotic data is not a glitch in the matrix. It is the undeniable rise of voice search. Instead of typing accountants near me, your prospects are now walking around their kitchens, yelling at a glowing plastic cylinder, "Hey Google, where can I find a tax accountant who is open right now and will not judge my messy receipts?" We have spent the last decade carefully optimizing our websites for human fingers typing on a keyboard. But that era is rapidly closing. Before you spend another cent on traditional search ads, we need to look at exactly why people talking on their phones is about to completely destroy your current marketing strategy and how to capture the traffic your competitors are blindly ignoring. By the way, if you're new here, I'm Vicky Sidler, a StoryBrand certified guide and duct tape marketing strategist from the Strategic Marketing Tribe. And I help small business owners like you build failure-proof marketing by focusing on the exact 20% of effort that drives 80% of the results. All so that your marketing stops feeling like a miserable second job you never asked for. I believe your greatest competitive advantage is simply sounding undeniably human. Because, let's be honest, if your website copy is stuffed with awkward robotic keywords, voice assistants will completely ignore you. You must sound undeniably human. So download my 5-minute marketing fix to strip out the corporate jargon from your sales funnels so that the algorithms actually choose your business as the single best answer to your clients' most urgent questions. Okay, now with all of that out of the way, why are search queries suddenly so long? When you force a human being to pick at a tiny glass keyboard with their thumbs, they naturally become incredibly brief. But when you remove the friction of typing, the floodgates open. Patel notes that over 50% of all searches are now 4 words or longer, and voice queries tend to be 3 to 5 times longer than traditional typed searches. People do not speak in fragmented keywords. They speak in complete, highly detailed sentences. They treat their smartphones and smart speakers like deeply knowledgeable hostage negotiators, demanding highly specific, immediate solutions to their problems. This behavior shift is already showing up inside of your ad data. If your entire SEO strategy is built around dominating short, highly competitive keywords, you are fighting a war that ended 3 years ago. Your prospects are asking highly nuanced questions. And if your website only provides generic bullet points, the algorithm will bypass you entirely. But the length of the query is not even the most dangerous part of this technological shift. The real nightmare is how the machine decides to answer it. That brings us to the brutal reality of the one answer rule. When a potential client types a query into a desktop browser, you can easily survive by ranking in the 3rd or 4th position on the page. The user will scroll down, scan a few options, and click on whatever catches their eye. But voice search completely eliminates the luxury of second place. When someone asks Siri or Gemini a question while driving their car, the digital assistant does not read off a list of 10 blue links. It reads exactly one answer. If your competitor's content is structured to answer that specific verbal question better than yours, they get 100% of the visibility. If you rank second, you literally do not exist. As Patel points out, brands that optimize for this new reality gain a wildly disproportionate amount of market share, simply because they are the only voice the customer ever hears. To survive this winner-takes-all environment, you have to fundamentally change the way you write your website copy. But how do you actually optimize for human conversation? Well, you can no longer stuff your landing pages with awkward robotic keywords and expect the algorithm to reward you. Voice search requires you to anticipate the exact conversational questions your ideal clients are asking out loud. You have to structure your website with clear, direct answers to those exact questions. This means building robust FAQ sections, using natural language, and structuring your content so that a machine can easily scrape your answer and read it out loud to a highly motivated buyer. If your marketing is currently a wall of vague corporate buzzwords, a voice assistant will never choose you as the definitive expert. The machine craves clarity. So get my 5-minute marketing fix. It acts as a rapid diagnostic weapon to help you cut the useless jargon out of your messaging, allowing you to clearly answer the exact problem your clients are shouting into their phones. Stop losing sales. Download the fix now. You can get it for free in the description below, or you can go to strategicmarketingtribe.com/fix. But what about you? What is the most bizarre, highly specific, or completely embarrassing thing you have ever asked Siri, Alexa, or Google Assistant in a moment of sheer desperation? I'll go first. I once had to ask, "Hey Google, how do I boil an egg?" That's a true story. Okay, your turn. What did you ask your smart speaker? Let me know in the comments. I'm Vicky Sidler from the Strategic Marketing Tribe, and I post helpful news updates for small businesses every day.